You know how your mom used to tell you, never judge a book by its cover? Well, the same could be said about Holly and Horror Nights houses this year.
It's week 3 of HHN. We've done a number of runs through every single house. We have ranked them all. But that's changed since prior to the season. Some of the houses that we thought were going to be on the very top, they're not. And some that were on the bottom have risen to the occasion. And tonight we have our real house rankings for HHN 34 to bring to you. This is how it's gonna work. We are at HHN for the evening and we're gonna make our way around the park to each of the houses to show you what we ranked it initially and where it officially falls on the list for this season.
And of course, along the way, we are gonna offer some pro tips of how to navigate HHN most effectively and really maximize your night.
I threw Ben for a loop. He was heading down Minions and I'm like, no, we're doing a reverse loop tonight. We're heading through Masquerade and going towards our first house.
Tonight, we shall emerge from the darkest of shadows. Tonight, we shall celebrate as our heavens gather as one. As for you, weak and deceived mortals, be prepared to drain the sweet essence that we so crave. As you were on the feast, drink my fellow bloodsuckers, drink and be merry!
I think the thing that is amazing this year at Halloween Horror Nights is there's something everywhere in the parks. As soon as you get out of Hollywood, you got Mel's, and then you're right into the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. You go left, you're gonna be in Toxic 20s, and then you got, of course, which we will get to, oh my God, Nom Noms. Nom Noms.
Yeah.
Yummy. You got Club Horror over on the other side of San Francisco. There is something more Nom Noms. Yummy. Oh, you want me to donate? Oh. Would you like to donate your hand? For science. It's for science. Yummy. There's just something all over Universal Studios that has just HHN theming galore. Kicking things off on our house rank tour, we are here in Simpsons at Hatchet and Chains, where you will join Hatchet and Chains and hunt some red hot lava demons going through an old western town. You gotta purge the town of all the demons. This was our sleeper house. This probably was one of our most improved houses based off our initial rankings. Scares, great. Storyline, great. Some great elements like a train buzzing past you. Honestly, I can't say enough about this house. For me, this house started at 8, so it was really low. I was very unsure about this house, and by the end of our run-throughs, at least through this point, it's all the way up to number 3. And I know Aubrey was very similar. Hers started at number 8 and has jumped all the way up to number 2. It's her runner-up. How are we already on Aubrey's number 2 on our first house? This is crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of crazy. We're already at my number 2 and we just started this list. Pro tip though for Hatchet and Chains, the wait time doesn't tend to get too astronomically high as compared to some of the front of the park houses. So if you're looking to do this house, maybe do it once at the beginning of the night. Don't use that express pass if you have it, and then jump back into it and use that express pass later. You'll get 2 runs through a really great house with very little wait time.
As we make our way through Simpsons, something new kind of this year, or at least coming back, is the Chainsaw Gang that is roaming through Simpsons. The Chainsaw Clowns, if you will. They're hilarious. They're
so loud.
They're so loud. They're great.
Loud.
They interact with you. They joke with you. They mess with you. And they'll chase you all through the Simpsons land.
They're crazy.
All through Springfield.
Moving around to the back of the park, we are now at Dolls Let's Play Dead. If you are interested in a crazy girl who tears up all of her dolls and distorts them and grinds them and puts safety pins through their head, you like a little plastic smell, this is the house for you. Now, pre-ranking, this was Ben's number 1 house. That has since changed.
I will say, it has been growing on me since our first run. If you had asked me on night 1, it would have been like 9. This one has moved from number 1 for me down to number 6. Like I said, it's creeping up there. So by the end of the season, it might be back to number 1. Who knows? You'll have to stay tuned. And for Aubrey, it went from number 3 all the way down to number 7. Again, Universal Creative. I don't understand the mask. She's still she would have been creepy as it is, just tearing stuff up. She's like the Universal version of Sid.
Pro Pro tip for Dolls Let's Play Dead, there are 3 interactive buttons in the house. If you haven't found them, you haven't seen them, put it in the comments. We're happy to let you know where they're at. Also, pay attention to the smells. This house isn't gonna be like Terrifier where it is stanky, but there are some certain smells like some burnt chocolate and some plastic in there that is really intriguing to take in, especially once you know it's there.
Our first stop here in the back lot is Gulkin Monsters of the North. Snowy Viking Winter's Wake, if you will. If you attended Halloween Horror Nights a few years ago and were familiar with Dead Man's Pier Winter's Wake, this house is going to feel very, very similar. I would not be surprised, I don't know this for sure, if it was designed by the same person. Cold, snowy, wolves, a big totem in the middle, so like you had that big set piece. Some great scares, some great techniques in order to make it very immersive. This was a great house kind of from the onset, and it actually remained a really good house for us even after a few runs.
Our initial rankings for this house were pretty high. Ben's house ranking pre-HHN put Gulkin at 3. It has subsequently moved to 4. For me, I ranked it at a 5, put it mid-tier, it's moved to 6. Now, that's not to say that Gulkin is a bad house. We really enjoy it, but those mid-level to top houses are fighting for top spots. They've switched and changed all over the place. It's a good problem to have at Halloween Horror Nights. Pro tip for this house, when you're in the back lot, just hit Gulkin and Fallout while you're here. You might as well. You don't want to hoof it back here twice. It's a long walk. Speaking of that, let's move over to our next house. Oh, we're here already. That was quick. Our next house on the list is Fallout. Now, if you are a fan of the Fallout franchise, this may be the house for you. They really hit the nail on the head with theming and keeping it really centered around that Fallout series that a lot of people have watched on TV. Now, there are people who have played the game over the years. They have a little bit of mixed feelings from what we've heard, but that's not us. We didn't do it. We just watched the show.
Aubrey and I honestly were both a bit concerned going into Halloween Horror Nights with this house because there is such a large story to tell with Fallout. I think Universal Creative did a great job, but honestly, there are some elements that I think they could have improved upon. Honestly, if I had my HHN magic wand, I would have put Fallout in a soundstage. Now, I know I can sit back and armchair quarterback this all day, and this is really more about house rankings. For both of us, for both Aubrey and I, Fallout was number 7. It has since fallen to number 8. The pro tip for Fallout is there is one scare actor that is one of the best scare actors in all of Halloween Horror Nights. Keep a lookout for the lady with a fork in her eye. The houses this year are honestly like really pocketed around the park. You've got the front of the park, the back of the park, and 2 really that are kind of spread throughout. So steps this year are paramount, or else you're gonna be going from the front to the back to the side to the front to the back to the side, and those steps really add up over the course of the night.
What if we made a video that was like the least efficient way to do the houses?
It'd be like going from Terrifier to Gulkin, back to
sounds like an HHN
Debbie.
training
Oh
program.
man, it's the HHN workout program is what it is.
Now, this is also not a scare zone ranking video, and this next area we're going is not a scare zone, but it might be my favorite one. Sometimes at HHN, you gotta get a cranberry seltzer, spritz, whatever those things are called, and let your hair down at Club Horror. We have made our way back towards the front of the park, halfway there, to Jason Universe. Now this house, if you are into all things Friday the 13th, you wanna live at Camp Crystal Lake, get chased by a machete or an axe or whatever Jason uses to kill people, this is the house for you. There are scares coming at you from all angles, especially in that second half. From the right, from the left, back from the left again. They're everywhere. Jason is fully surrounding you. And don't forget, Mrs. Voorhees is a little shocking if you're not expecting her.
A premium Scream night, it was raining coming through, so Mrs. Voorhees wasn't out. The second time we came through, Aubrey hadn't seen her yet. This is Voorhees got her good. Got her real good. So, rankings. For me, this started pretty darn low. And it's kind of stayed that way. For me, it went from number 9 to number 7. Aubrey, however, big change. Went all the way from 9 to number 3. Pro tip for the Jason house is, if you want to make this house even more terrifying than it already is to actually go to this house during the day. The second half of that house is dark, dark, dark. So if your eyes are not ready for that darkness and they haven't adjusted yet, that second half ambush, it's intense.
Pick a different city. Atlanta, Los Angeles, Seattle, not New York. Get out of here. Not New York. Get out of here, quick.
It's a city that never sleeps.
Oh, this is terrible.
Struck again. The gang allegedly robbed the Central City Bank and made their getaway with bags full of cash. Stay tuned for further updates.
Personally, I just think they need a little hydrocortisone and they'd be fine. They'd be fine. It'd make all of the bad stuff go away. They're just, I don't know, allergic reaction or something.
These back houses, I will say, are where you need to bring your patient pants. Crowds are going to be high because the popular IP houses are back here. Very tight corridors, so you're going to be like rubbing shoulders with people. Bring your patient pants. Bring in food, bring some snacks. They do have like drinks back here, but they are going to be expensive. Bring your Freestyle cup and fill it up before you get back here. And honestly, be prepared to knock out all 4 houses while you're back here so you're not walking backseat, forwardseat all night.
The first house we'll go over in the back area here is Grave of Flesh. Now, this house is made for people who really love the smell of dirt. The very first scene is spectacular, but unfortunately for me, it kind of goes downhill from there. We did the Behind the Screams tour. We got told the story of kind of what this house is about, and even still, it leaves me a little confused. It's about death, it's about dying, it's about what happens to you after you die. But it's still not quite a top house for me. This year, both Ben and I put Grave of Flesh at 10 pre-ranking, and it's still 10.
Pro tip, don't wait too long for this house. 45 minutes is probably the max I would wait, honestly. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over to the Clown Cafe for our next house, Terrifier. You love the Terrifier movies. You are positively gonna love this house. As we talked about in our pre-ranking video, the biggest question we had was, are we gonna like the house more than we like the movies? The movies are fine, but seeing this like come alive, seeing those movies come alive could have been a really transformative experience. And honestly, Universal knocked this one out of the park in my opinion. They really brought Art's likeness, his kind of fun, kooky, murderous ways to life and really made that come alive in this house.
The blood, the gore, the scares, and of course, the smells, not to mention, do you go wet path and take the risk or do you go dry path? There's so many cool things about this house. Now, Ben and I both ranked this house at a 4 pre-season. We were a little on the edge. Is it gonna be good? Is it not? We weren't sure about the movies, and oh no, how wet is that wet path? For Ben, this house moved up from 4 to a 2. For me, this house moved from 4 to a 5. It's a great house, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy going through it, and there are some fantastic scares, and of course a lot of gore, but there's arguably some better houses for me. For Ben, man, a 2? That's a lot of props, Universal.
Pro tip for this house is even if you have Express Pass, you're gonna be doing a little bit of waiting, even at like a 90-minute wait like it is right now. With Express Pass, you can expect to wait 20, 25, maybe even 30 minutes, just because that house is so popular and how the operations are. You merge with that standby queue very early on in this queue system.
On to Five Nights at Freddy's. This house arguably had the biggest IP draw this season. We have seen the queue at a 3-hour wait multiple times, even during Sandscream. It is absolutely bonkers. So many people were stoked for this house, and it's been interesting to see how it rolls out for folks. Do they love it? Do they like the animatronics? It's a bit more unique, but where does it actually fall in the ranking?
Five Nights at Freddy's is polarizing. You either love it or you don't. It's really one of two options. This one, it hurts. For me, it went from number 6 to number 9. I think it hurts even more for Aubrey though, because it went from number 1 to number 9. It's not that it's a bad house. That front entry, that first scene is chef's kiss. And the animatronics are cool, and the puppets are cool. It's just not a scary house for us. Clearly we like scares, because the fact that both of us had it fall all the way to number 9, really just because it isn't that scary. Right next to Five Nights at Freddy's, you have the WWE Presents the Wyatt 6 house. This is a tribute house through and through. This is all about Bray Wyatt, the Wyatt 6, and honestly just pays tribute to his memory. Universal Creative did an amazing job remembering Bray, remembering the impact that he had on the wrestling community, and really put their heart and the soul in this house to give him a living memory and give his family something that he would absolutely love.
HHN Presents the Wyatt 6 is such a fantastic house. We were looking forward to it so much going into the season, and it didn't let us down. There are some houses that we have ranked higher, and that's okay. Universal has really packed this season full of some awesome houses. Both Ben and I ranked WWE at 2 pre-season. For us, it moved from 2 to 4, and for me, it moved from 2 to 5. Great house. It's a good problem to have when those top houses are as solid as this. The pro tip, if you're interested in the WWE house, is to watch the Bray Wyatt documentary before you even step foot in there. It gives such a story, it gives you so much background and a better understanding of what this house is all about. Or if you're just here for the scares, go through the house. You'll have a great time. You might not understand all of it, but it's still fun.
If you watch the documentary, have a box of tissues handy. You're gonna need them.
And finally, our last house, El Artista, a Spanish haunting. Now, if you've been paying attention, you already know where we rank this house, but I'm still gonna tell you about it anyway. This house is a work of art in itself. The facade when you first walk in, the scares, the details within this house are spectacular, and personally, I love it. I think this house is absolutely beautiful with the scares and the build of the set.
Aubrey and I both, in our preseason rankings, had this house at number 5, and we were blown away the first time that we walked through the house. And honestly, it's gotten better every single time that we've gone through the house as well. And so it jumped from number 5 all the way up to our top house, and has honestly stayed there throughout our runs here at Halloween Horror Nights. One of our favorite things about the house also is that it stays at a pretty low wait time. Right now it's 50 minutes and Terrifier was 90, so that's a 40-minute savings just right there.
So, that's our house ranking. Ben, what surprised you the most this Halloween Horror Nights season?
I think what has honestly surprised me the most is, even as we're going through, like, ranking these houses, that we're like, man, why did I rank this house there? Why did I put WWE so low compared to the other houses? Like, it just shows how fluid and how good these houses are, because once we're here, we're already thinking about re-changing our rankings.
It never stays the same.
It never stays the same, but it shows just how good these houses are this year at Halloween Horror Nights.
Personally, the thing that surprised me the most is how much and how many people have liked the pizza with spaghetti and meatballs over at Mel's.
Having a pizza date. I also love how much there is to do at Halloween Horror Nights this year. There is something to do in every single part of Universal Studios.
It really is. It's a great season. And if you're coming later in the season, let us know. We'd love to see you here and see you in the fog.
Go see Nightmare Fuel a couple of times. It's great.
I think we're going to go do that now.
If you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out. And we look forward to seeing you in the fog later this season.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.